What's going on, guys? We've got a new year. I've got a new office slash YouTube studio, and I'm really excited to get started. And on that topic, we're going to get started with some of the new features that HighLevel has just recently dropped in the form of payments, which this has got a much needed update. I'm going to cover a couple of those things that they've dropped in the last couple of weeks that just make payments that much better. We're going to show you how to turn them on. We're going to show you how to use them. So with that being said, let's dive in. All right, so the first thing that you want to do, the first feature that I'm going to show you guys is actually a brand new feature that literally just launched this week, and that is payments in forms. So in order to turn that on for now, you got to go into labs. So you're going to go into your sub account, go into your sub account settings, and then scroll down to labs. And then you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you're going to turn on payment in forms right here in order to get access to the payments section in forms. All right, so let's go back over to sites and we're going to go into forms. I've already created one just as a demo here. Payment test right there. All right, so this is pretty standard form building stuff. The only difference is this element right here. And how do you find that? Well, you're going to click the plus button right here. You're going to go over to payments and you're just going to drag it onto your screen. Now the default payment options are going to show $4.99, $5.99, $9.99, and then another amount, which I actually think this is really, really cool, because what you can now do with this that you couldn't do before is that you can actually get donations for different events, different charities, different things. Make your own GoFundMe account for your business. I don't care, but you have options now that you did not have before. This is one of the questions that people ask us in our VIP group all the time was, hey, can we accept, custom amounts or custom donation amounts? Now you can do exactly that. So let's dive into actually how you configure this payments element. So once you click on the element, you're going to go over here. I've got mine currently in test mode, which I will leave in test mode as I show you this. You can change the label. So you can change this to say donation amount, like so. And then you can obviously make this a required field. Now, this suggested amount is what gives you the option to add your suggested amounts. So we can make this, $250. We can make it $500. We can make it $1,000, or you can just make it open-ended. And by making it open-ended, all you do is you turn off the suggested amount. This then leaves a little text box here that they can put in their own amount that they want to actually put in, add their credit card, and go ahead and pay. So really, really cool feature. Now, another use case for this could be that if you've got a sales team and you need to take deposits just really quickly on the fly, you can have this form easily accessible to them inside the HighLevel dashboard or inside the contacts page. They can click on this, enter the details, and make a deposit for that customer, which is, I think, another just great feature. So let's actually go and hit preview on this, and let's take a look and see how this actually looks, feels, and operates from the HighLevel standpoint. So basically, you can select your amount that you want here, or you can input another amount, and let's say I want to deposit $1,500, and then you can go ahead and add your credit card information. I use the standard 424242 whenever I'm testing anything, and there we go. And let's just put in my information here and hit the agree, and we're just going to hit button. That probably wouldn't say button if I was actually making a form like this. But there you go. Now you've taken payment. You can do the same form settings that you always could. So you can redirect to a URL. You can put this form on a funnel or a website. And there you go. Now you can take incremental payments and custom payment amounts directly through forms, which I think is an absolutely awesome add-on that HighLevel has recently added. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, and again, this is what I wish I had, 4 years ago when I started, when I was selling high ticket agency services at $1,500, $2,000 a month and up. I would often need to take deposits for my services. Before we even signed a contract, I would take deposits. So rule number one is get paid as soon as you possibly can. And HighLevel has just made that even easier for you to do. And that's by putting the payments options directly inside the contacts tab, which I think is fantastic. So let's take a look at that. So inside a contact record, here's mine. You can go over into the payments tab and you can you can just click charge now. You can again change the amount. So let's just say a $500 deposit is required. Now here's something that I think is absolutely amazing that HighLevel added, and that is the ability to change the currency on all products in every single product section inside HighLevel. Previously, you weren't able to do this. You had to basically be locked to the country currency that you had inside the location level, but now you can change the currency anywhere you want to change the currency, which for me is really great. I'm in Canada, my partner's in the US, we do everything in USD. So now I can actually have my account registered properly with A2P in Canada and still have the ability to charge USD currency on products, services, and prices that we operate with. So you can add the currency here, you can add a description. This is a demo, and then you can add a new card to this contact record. And again, we're gonna add the 424242 card and postal code there. Now I'm going to make sure that I put this in test mode because obviously this is currently live, and we can then just click that card and hit confirm and charge, and there you go. I just took a $500 deposit in the contact record. So this is going to be an absolute game changer, guys, for those of you that are doing quick phone sales and you need to take a deposit on the phone. You know, one of the things that we like to teach is that, hey, if somebody says yes, get their credit card as quickly as you possibly can. And now you can easily do that within the payments functions inside HighLevel. So those are the major updates to payments. Now I do need to have a little bit of a caveat here that payments currently are not active in workflows, and I will show you what I mean by that, seeing as we kind of do everything here to show you guys what's what. So let's go to test folder, and we'll just create a new workflow. Let's just go create a new workflow here. There is one trigger that you can use for payments, and that is payment status or payment received. So you can click on payment received, you can add your filter, and you can filter it to payment status is success. Now, that's really all you've got here, because as of right now, there is no, if we dig down a little bit further here into source is you've got calendar, funnel, invoice, and website. So I'm sure that eventually forms will be an option here, and then you'll be able to run workflows off of a specific payments form that gets submitted. But for contact record payments, I'm not exactly sure what they'll do here. This trigger will work for you, but you will have to also do some other creative things in here, like add a tag or something like that before you submit the payment, and then remove that tag after inside the workflow. So you can use workflows with these new payment structures. It's just a little bit different than it used to be. So that's it, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and obviously, of course, if it was, I would love it if you would like, subscribe, leave me comments, because more people see these videos when you guys start engaging with them. And our goal is to take the HighLevel community and turn you guys all into experts on the platform, because guys, this platform is an absolute beast. And if you guys want some hands-on help, there's a link in the description below of this video to join our GHL Mastery program, where we walk you through step-by-step how to set absolutely everything up, including live hands-on coaching calls 3 times a week. Currently, that's going to be changing, so stay tuned for that, where we actually get in your system with you and help you build, support, and change the game with how we do HighLevel for absolutely everybody. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.